Hey guys, Figurecraft here, and today we finally got another package in the mail. It took it a while to get here. I mean a while. But we finally got our next Final Fantasy VII Remake Player Arts Kai in the mail. So I'm going to take my blade, set you down here. I'm going to get this open. Okay. So box here. Put this blade away. But here is the box. There's their packing slip where it came from, which is Square Enix. Get my figures from the Square Enix store. And there it is. So let me set this packing here aside. Let me grab her box. Set it there. I'm gonna go ahead and set all this to the side. And right here is our figure. So let me sit you down here. I'm gonna work on getting this. Oh, I can actually pull it off. This one's actually loose. I spoke too soon. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let me sit you here. Okay, we got our front of the box. This is the Tifa in the sporty dress. This is the last Tifa that I had to get a hold of. So I have all the Tifas now. All I just gotta get a hold of now is all of the soldiers. The two with their motorcycles and the one without the motorcycle. That'll be the next one I work on. Here's the back of her box. Here's the other side of her box. Here's the top. And there's the bottom. And then we'll open up the box. There's her display window. How much I paid for it. Here is a good picture of her. And here is some wording. I will go move my finger out of the way. There we go. So now we're going to work on opening her. So I'm going to go from the top of the box. Well, trying to cut this tape. There we go. Let me sit you down here a minute. That flap, open up that flap, pull that down, and then we're going to slide her out. Set her box off to the side. Here she is in the packaging. Which is two packagings stuck together. The stand is at the very back, which is the way they always do them. So we're going to work on getting the packages separate. There we go. There is the Play With Kai stand. So we've got it. Set that off to the side. Let me look in the box for... There they are. Instructions. Okay. Got a glimpse of how everything works. So now we're going to work on getting this packaging off. And you know the game we got to play with our Play With Kai. We got to play the game of getting all the plastic off of her. Just like always. There we go. Get this plastic off. Alrighty. First thing we'll go over is the accessories. So let's look at the hands. Here are the hands that we get. We got a pointer finger, a relaxed hand, a fist hand, a gripping hand, so we get that. Put that back in there. And then over here, we get another relaxed hand. Almost like a cat scratching hand, and another fist hand. So we got that. We get a switchable face. This is the shushing face that they all come with. Try to get some detail in this. You can see her eyes are the jet red eyes. That is her shushing face. There's her teeth right there. But you can see the detail in this face is really, really good. So set that back in the pack. Try to straighten that out if I can. Huh. Then we go a certain way. Huh. Well. Ah, there it is. And now we're going to look at her. So let me get a hold of her. Let me pull this down. Okay. Tifa has some good amount of plastic, like they all do. They all have the plastic all over them when you first get them. So, we're going to play the game of figuring out how to deal with this plastic. Okay. We got our X-Acto blade, because I know we're going to need that. First of all, let's see here. Okay, I have to pull on this plastic. That comes off. This right here is... Is that another whole pack that's over her? Maybe? Ah, it is. Okay. Do you have any underneath your dress? No? You don't have any under your dress. Okay. Ah, it's in her waist. Go figure. Okay, we'll begin with the waist first. Tifa, move your arms up, girl. Try to be careful with her, because I don't want to break her. Okay. Let's see if we can get this plastic out of her waist. So we're going to take our blade. We're going to slit the plastic. Just like that. And we're going to take it. We're going to rip it. There we go. And that gets the plastic out of her waist. And this one is, of course, in the chest area. So it's right. Let me see if I can tilt you up. It's right up in there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Slit the plastic, and then we're going to try to rip it again. Which looks like we got it. It did rip. So let me just tilt your body. Pull this plastic out of the seam. There we go. And oh man, you got some around your arms too? Now just pull that out. No, I better not. This is going to be a having to slit the plastic again. Okay. So she's got some around her arms. So we are going to have to slit the plastic again. Just give me a few seconds here to get a good grip. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to grab it, and we're going to try to rip it. And there we go, it's ripped. Alright, that's one out. Other side, doing the same thing. Right down here underneath her armpit. And slit. And then pull. And rip. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Let's sit that down. There we go. Okay, we're just about there. Or, no? Is there actually... Oh, no, wait a minute. There is one, ain't there? Are you kidding me? Is that around her rose? Yes, it is. How do they expect you to get a plastic off her rose? That's okay. I'll pull on it. Do my little same routine. We're going to slit it. And then I'm going to grab both pieces and... voila. Okay, we got it finally. Let me try to get this untangled. This little gem jewel. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's untangled now. Okay. We got all the plastic out. And that's all the plastic. Alright. Now for the figure. Okay, articulation wise. Tifa's head, just like all the other players' Kai's, where she's new, gotta be careful. She can look to the side. She can look to the other side about that far. Turn her back around. She has really good head rotation in the head. She can look up really far because her hair is not in the way on this one because her hair is put up. So she can look up really, really far. And then taking her head, she can look. That's just about as far as I can get to go. She can look down about that much. Going into the arms, she's got these little things right here, which are the sleeves, but she has the ball joints that go up and down. She has swivels up at the shoulders. She has double jointed elbows. She has hinges in the wrist, swivels in the wrist and in the hands. Same thing as for the other side. And she should have those. Yeah, she does. She's got those butterfly joints. So yeah, she's got the butterfly joints. She has this bracelet going around her arm, 2 bracelets. She has this big old slit in the back where her neck is. You can see all this leopard detail painted into the figure. Articulation-wise up here at her chest area, she can go up and down about that much. She can sway side to side. She can twist. So she has articulation right up here at the abdomen, I think, is what that is. And then down here at the waist, she has swivel. She has a little bit of rockage, but it's not really given for me because, well, she's new. There we go. There we go. We just got to work with it. Well, she's new. Okay, let me move these hands out of the way. And let me see how far can we get her to. About that much. We can get her to tilt down about that far. But you can see you got a big old split back here when you do that. And you just get her to go back up. And then she can go back really far. We can get her to go back about that far. So yeah, she's got some really good articulation. She's got these little almost like keychain right here. These things that are movable. She's got almost like these little keychains that move over here in her hair for her little things that's in her hair. She's got this split going down her leg. You can see the detail in her stockings. All of this is engraved. I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. You can see they put her shorts on underneath the clothing. And she should have swivels right at the top of the thigh right here. I think. Let me see. Well, no, actually. No, that's made together. There's no swivel at the thigh on this one. So is the swivel further up? Or is there no swivel? I don't think there's a swivel. No, there's no swivel in this one. But she can kick out. So let's do that. There we go. She can kick out about that far. Since we got her leg out, we'll also do the double jointed knees. So she'll have double jointed knees. You can see there is no swivel. This is the first one that I've seen that they have not made a swivel. I'm looking at that too. This is all etched in detail. It's all engraved, which is really cool. But there is no swivel in any part of her leg. Now, there's probably a swivel down here at the ankle. Yeah, there's a swivel at the ankle. And then you have the hinges in the ankle. Bottom of her feet. The detail in her high heel. See that little high heel? I mean, it's got some major detail. And you can tell this is Tifa from the from that part in the game. You can definitely tell this is her. Get her legs straightened back up. Straighten up her feet. But yeah, you can definitely tell this is her. These little bows, I think they might, yeah, they do. The little bows rotate. So if there are any cricket or anything like that, you got like little ball pegs that stab into the dress, I would say, is how that's made. And you can rotate these little bows. Let me see here. Yeah, you can see it. They're ball pegs that stab into the dress. And you can see all the way going back down. Her little rose is, it swivels. Her little rose swivels. So, that's a cool detail. We'll look at this other arm over here. This one's a little bit stiff to work with than the other one. There we go. And that's a separate bracelet. It kind of reminds me of Aerith. That is a separate bracelet that's on her. And she's wearing 2 bracelets. But yeah, that kind of reminds me of Aerith. Okay, go ahead and put this one down. Put her arms back down. We got that. Now, changing her face-wise would be about the same as any other. You would pull her bangs off from what it showed in the instructions. Now, as for how hard that's going to be on this one, I'm just going to belly pull. And that's actually not that hard. But, let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. Here is her default face that she comes with. Get you up here. You can see her default face. The red, solid jet eyes. Get over here in the light. You can see there. Red eyes. I mean, they do such an amazing job now with the faces. But, we have that. Let me get her other face. Let's see here. Get her other face out of here. There it is. And then we're going to get the shushing finger. Yeah. We'll do the shushing finger. But first, before that, give you a look at the faces. Alrighty. This one is the shushing face. So I'm going to take her. I'm going to insert that face. And I'm going to take her bangs. Well, just give me a few seconds here to work with this. There we go. Then we're going to use, let's see here. This is this finger. Okay. So, use this. I'm going to take this little hand off. And then we're going to put this one on. They used to be really hard of swapping out the hands. But they're making this new kind of plastic now that when you put the new hand on, it molds to the plastic. Which is extremely easy now to work with. And I like that. Get her situated. There you go. There's her shushing face. But yeah, really good figure, this one. I now have all Tifa's finally. So all the Tifa figures are now finally mine. Let me see here. She's going to be a little bit stubborn to stand in these high heels. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Let me see here. Let me pull her legs apart. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to have to put your foot down there. We're going to have to put this foot over here. You are definitely going to be stubborn to stand. There we go. Alright, we finally got her to stand. But we'll pick her up for the sake of the video. Get some good detail in her. There's a leopard pattern in her dress. There's her face. There she is shushing you. Get this turned over here. Here is some more detail. More of the leopard. And you saw how easy this is right here to move. It's just like a... this one's like a little bit thicker plastic back here. But the front one is very easy to pull apart because the way they got this made... I'll show you from this end. The way they got this made, it's like on this hinge thing up in here. And it splits very nice. That way you can do your posability, get your poses in. One last look at her face. And then we're going to go ahead and switch her back to her default face. So just belly pull on that. And belly pull on this. Then we're going to put her default face back on. Then we're going to work her hair back on. Which is not that hard to do. Just got to find the places, which is right there. So you got a hook to the side. You can't see it right there, but there's a hook in the side, and then there's a hook at the top. You got this small peg and the big peg. And that's how this goes. So you just got to work with it, find it. Let's see here. We'll get it here in a minute. There it is. And there we go. And once you get it, it just slides right in place. So, yeah, pretty good figure. But yeah, that's going to do it for this figure review. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope y'all are doing safe during these troublesome times. And you all have a blessed one, and when I come back, we'll be going over some more Harry Potter figures. But until then, goodbye.